Long day. A little long day.
Long couple of weeks. Decided to go home and throw something on the grill and say a little bit about it.
What'd you cook? What'd you cook?
Threw a steak on the grill and made Jermaine mad. I told him I was going to go home and have a nice little tenderloin.
There you go. There you go. Let me check this
Guys,
out.
if you just want to start with your name, position, what school you're from. Coach, start with a little piece after that.
I'm Jack Dellinger, right-handed pitcher, Chipola College.
Morgan McCullough, shortstop, Seattle, Washington.
Jeff Johnson, coach at Chipola.
Edmund American, center field, Chipola College.
I'm also from Chipola College.
I'm also from Seattle.
Oh, just looking at this, one thing that stands out right off the bat is no walks, and that's been the kind of thing that haunted us the first couple of games. And Jack went in and did well for us through strikes, and he's had a propensity in the third inning to be a tough inning for him this year. And but we got through that, and thank goodness offensively we swung the bat well. I thought we finally got back to who we were, and I've said it for the last couple of days up here. I want us to get back to where we were at the end of the year and in our regional tournament offensively. We had good approaches. We swung at strikes. We didn't chase a lot today, and when this team does that, they're pretty hard to beat. And so hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Just couldn't be prouder of the way we played today to I guess you say survive and advance and continue on. Our goal right now is try to get to the last game, try to get to Saturday, see what happens. So that's where we are right now.
Coach, the first two games relatively close, and then this game obviously a blowout. But how did you feel? How does it feel after getting kind of a nice win today?
Well, it feels good because I felt like anxiety was really on us those first couple of games. It wasn't the team that I've seen down the stretch, and you get out here and you don't know how every team's going to adapt to it, and I think it took us a couple games to adapt to it. And, I feel better about the way we're playing, but we understand, each game you get these elimination games, and a lot of times whoever wants it the most is going to win these games in those situations. You got to play well and all that, but if you don't come out here ready to play, you get knocked off and get sent back home. And thank goodness we got some experience back that were here last year, and we got some sophomores who transferred in who understand how to play on a big stage as well.
Do you think your team strives well under pressure? Obviously, last year you guys were in the losers bracket and you still won the whole thing.
Well, we try to put pressure on the practice and pressure on daily. I drive them pretty hard. I stay on them pretty hard, and I got back on today pretty hard. I've been trying to be nice for a couple of days, and that didn't work very well. So, I got after them pretty good today in the dugout before the game, and they responded to it, and they understand how bad I want to win and how bad our program wants to win, and that's what we're about.
Edmond, obviously last year you showed us a little bit of what you can do. This year you're really showing us. How did the experience from last year help you with now coming here on this stage for this year?
I mean, just knowing how hard you got to play whenever you go out every day. And I mean, last year I didn't get to play much because of some stuff that happened, but I understand, and I came this year for me to play the harder that I can play.
Morgan, the top three guys in your lineup, 9 for 10 combined, started by this guy. You guys were kind of the catalyst, just relentless the whole day. What was the key to your approach against their starting pitcher, and then once they got into the bullpen?
Man, it really starts with Edmund. Whenever Edmund gets on, we feel like we got the ball rolling, and he did that 4 times today. So, it's a lot easier when you got runners on base and just Edmund makes him work, Fran makes him work, and then I guess he's just tired by the time I get up there, so it makes it a little easier for me.
So Morgan, the base running, you taking extra bases whenever you can. You notice, hey, there's nobody covering. I'm going to go ahead and try to score first inning right off the bat. The pressure you guys put, can you just kind of feel that?
We're trying to apply pressure the entire game, and so whenever we can build momentum, score runs, then get a 0 afterwards, we're just trying to keep the ball rolling, keep the momentum going. I think in the first inning today, when I was able to do that, I think kind of set the tone for the game, and hopefully we can continue doing that.
Jack, how was it for you to just see that the offense just kept producing and you have to go back up on the mound?
Man, it's awesome. Anybody can pitch when they put up 17 runs, so I'm just lucky it was me out there today who can, collect W.
And no walks. How does that happen?
Yeah, that's that guy 2 seats to the right of me. You walk somebody, you're going to hear about it. Like he said, he was nice earlier, now he's not. So trying to stay on the good side.
Jack, you had the defensive play of the game from your seat. Describe that play. I mean, how hard did that ball hit you?
Well, it took off my glove. So, I don't really know. Just instincts and before I knew it, I was on the ground. And then, just get up, collect yourself, and throw over.
his athletic ability took over.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Thanks,
I was
Coach.
gonna say, you had to laugh. I mean, you're sitting down trying to throw the ball, and you just can't help but laugh.
Yeah, no, I threw it over, and I was sitting there. I looked at Fran, and Fran just got the ear-to-ear grin on his face, and he just chuckled. It was a good time.
He came out and barked at you a little bit in that third inning. Just kind of help you refocus, or?
Yeah, like you said, the third inning has always been kind of a good equalizer of mine. No matter how good it's going, the third inning always looms for me. But yeah, he came out, refocused me, told me what had to be done if we wanted to stay competitive, and that helped me refocus.
So you didn't seem very happy with him, so
Well, he's had that propensity again in the third inning, and he pitches well other than that. So I tried to get his mind off of what was going on there and get mad at me a little bit more than worrying about what was going on in the game, and so it worked. But he did a good job commanding the ball today. He picked up the slider earlier in the year, and that's really helped him a lot as he's gone on. And he's never had a problem competing. He competes well. He's got a great future in front of him as well.
the top part of your lineup, like you were saying, they've been so productive. It just kind of helps the bottom half relax and, okay, I've got guys on, all I got to do is put the bat on the ball. And
well, I've stayed on these kids hard this year, especially these top four hitters, because they're very good, and they don't understand it sometimes that why I expect so much out of them, and I stay on them so hard because they're very good players. And now you're starting to see the strides of it. You get these situations in championship level play, to where now they're realizing what they've got to do fundamentally to be successful day in and day out. And then our key right now is those guys down the order producing behind our first four guys, which we're getting some of that now. And then the 8-9 guys, get on base in front of them, whatever it takes. I thought Jordan Hollins did a great job for us. He got a bunt down early. He walked the time. He didn't swing at bad pitches. He had productive at bats all day for us, and was on in front of these guys the whole time. And I think that's the key for us. We don't quite hit it throughout our lineup like we did last year. I mean, last year 9 was as good as 1 at times last year. And but this year it's a little bit different. You got to learn how to play and win with each team you have. And these guys got to continue to do it if we're going to be successful long term here in this tournament.
Yeah, Mon, how does your hitting approach change playing here at altitude, ball carries, winds blowing out, compared to like regular season back at home?
I mean, it really didn't change much. It's just stick with the same approach.
Just better results.
I guess, yes, sir.
His thing sometimes in early in the tournament, first game, they're throwing some change ups and he's spinning off of it. He's trying to hit it over those cars out there in right field at times, and he's finally understanding he hit the ball. He's got plenty of strength, even though he's a skinny guy and a wiry guy. Got a lot of quick twitch in that body, and he's finally understanding now that he can hit the ball all over the yard and get success with it, and that's been the key for him, and that will be the key for him in the future down the road, either in college or professional baseball for him. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You cleared a couple cars today.